Hello, and welcome. You are about to enter the Large K Podcast.
What's up, everybody? My name is Kazu, and welcome to Large K Podcast. Hope you guys are doing well. For this new episode, I interviewed Michael Seyer. He's a very talented artist from Gardena, which is pretty cool because a lot of the artists that I meet are in either OC, LA, or Long Beach, and I haven't really come around meeting musicians near Torrance area, and what's up with that? So when Michael mentioned he was from Gardena, I thought, alright, that's pretty sick. He has quite a bit of music under his belt, including his full-length album Ugly Boy from 2015 and Greetings EP that he released last year. And currently he's working on his new full-length album and playing live shows with Bane's World. I got to know him through my friend John of the NARS, and I just want to give a quick shout out to him for connecting me with Michael. And we had a great talk about his past projects, favorite live shows he's been to, and the importance of DIY spirit, which I think is important for all musicians. And through this conversation I had with Michael, he really takes that to heart. And it was really cool to learn more about him, and I hope you guys all enjoy this interview. This is Large K Podcast with Michael Seyer.
South Bay, you know. And then they asked me where I live, and I was like, oh, I live in Gardena, which is just like a city over. And they were like, oh, are you serious? Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Baines World, they're from. Oh, no, I just like spontaneous start record, so like just let you know it's recording right now. So
Okay.
like, yeah, but Baines World, aren't they from? They're from Long Beach, right? Like,
Yeah, they're from Long Beach.
Okay. Are you like officially? So you just joined them recently, or?
Mm-hmm. Well, me and Shane have been friends for a while, and I met him through my friend Adam, who I was in a band with.
Yeah.
Before, and you know, we'd hang out like every now and then, nothing serious. But
Yeah.
he started playing. He was playing solo shows before.
Okay.
And, he asked me one day to like to just hop on keys for him. Like he'll be guitar and I'll do keys. Not like a band thing, just like a duo type of thing.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
just so it's a little fuller. And then from there, after like playing 3 shows with him, I let him know like, hey, you know, like I got some guys that are, you know, willing to bat for your team. You know, like if you want it, you know, you can have it. You just gotta talk to him. And then I brought in my brother who plays keys for me, and then he started playing bass with Shane, and got a few other guys too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see. Oh, so you guys played together then? Okay, gotcha. How's it like being in your brother's band?
It's fun.
It's fun.
Super busy.
Yeah, it must be. Because I know actually the first time I saw you was with the I actually seen you before with the NARS.
Oh,
OCDIY actually.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was the solo thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a solo. So I saw your band show like on YouTube, but your solo show was kind of unique. It kind of took me by surprise because you started stripping and you were in your
Oh,
pajamas and like.
I like that one. My mom was gonna throw those pajamas away, and I was like, why would you do that? Those look super cool.
No, I liked it though. Did you grow up in Gardena all your life?
No, I was actually born in the Philippines.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I left like around what age? Like 3, 4?
I was 4, so you were 3. I was like 5 or 4, so you were 3 or 4.
Yeah. So I'm pretty, you know, as American as can be, because I don't remember shit. But
Right.
But yeah, I was born in the Philippines. Came here when I was 3. Lived in Culver City for a little bit,
Yeah.
and then moved to Gardena. Probably when I was like, I don't know, like 7, 6, 8. I don't know.
Around there, huh?
Yeah, around there.
Yeah. Because I live in Torrance right now, but I'm actually like not originally from South Bay.
Mhm.
Like I originally from like West LA area, so
Oh, okay.
like I didn't really grow up with like just people around here, but like
Same here, buddy.
yeah. But did you I don't, was there ever like a DIY scene like in this
here?
area? Yeah, I was just wondering.
Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, there is. It's usually kids, you know, like, it's more hip-hop centered.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I would say so. I feel like now people are catching on, and, like, they're starting to go more multi-instrumental.
Yeah.
But, like, when I was more invested in this area,
Mm-hmm.
which was in high school,
Yeah.
and I graduated, like, 2012, it was all just hip-hop fed kids. You know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I used to like make beats and rap, and then you know, I started playing guitar again because I dropped that for a while after I got super into hip hop.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then I picked it back up once I, you know, like started hearing more like revisiting old music and learning new music.
Yeah.
But I would say now it's definitely more multi-instrumental, but like back then the DIY scene was like, it was pretty hip hop.
Huh.
But it's definitely grown now. You know, there's a lot of cool artists from the scene, you know, trying to do
Right.
band stuff and rap stuff, you know.
Yeah. Because I don't really know like that many bands from like the South Bay area. Like one of the more notable ones from the Torrance is like, you know, like Joyce Manor and like, you know,
Yeah.
you know, because they're from there. But you said you graduated high school in 2012, so you're 22.
Mhm.
You're
Got
so
that.
young, man. Wow.
I feel old as hell. I
No.
was hanging out with a bunch of cats that were like 19, and they're like super virtuosos.
It was it last night's show that Baines World played,
Yeah.
right? Okay, yeah. So most of the people in attendance are like kids and stuff, like.
Yeah, there's like probably like 19. I would say age range would be like that one was like 18 over.
Right.
Because there's a bar at the venue, but usually the crowd's like either like from ranges of 15 through like I don't know, like 25.
25.
And
Okay.
sometimes
gotcha.
you get those like really old guys that are, just super into the music.
Yeah. That's always cool too. I read that I read the interview that you did online. I think it was the Joint or something like that. But because I read that your dad turned you on to play guitar, and was he part of any band at all?
No, he's just like just like a dad, and he like plays guitar here and there.
Yeah.
And he's just like he's a big music junkie.
Yeah.
So he just like turned me on to piano. I feel like my family's pretty musical, but they've never, cultural. I mean, I'm sure. What are you, like Hapa?
I'm Hapa too.
Okay.
Half Japanese.
Yeah. Culturally, like Asian families don't consider art, to be like.
Yeah.
So they just dabble,
Yeah.
They've never really considered it, but my mom like plays pretty good at piano. My sister plays piano. This guy plays a little bit of everything. We're all pretty musical. Karaoke.
Yeah. It's a skill too. So nobody enforced you to like learn any instruments or anything like that?
No, that was just like locking myself in my room, watching YouTube tutorials of Beatles.
Yeah. Well, that's definitely a way to do it. Because you said that you were involved in doing like hip hop like before picking up guitar and doing your solo stuff. But were you in any bands before that too, or not at all?
Bands before
Doing solo stuff.
Oh, okay. Before my solo stuff. No, I was like in a rap group. That was super cringy, but it was super fun. I don't, regret that because like that's everyone that from that group is like all my friends.
Oh,
like,
okay.
We just, like we've grown up together, and it's fun. It's fun to look back at cringy past memories. But besides that, no, just like learning stuff and just being a kid playing guitar.
Was it like a rap collective?
Yeah, it was.
Like?
Yeah.
like kind of wondering what kind of rap was it like?
Knowledge. No, yeah, I was just like, what would you describe it?
It's like
Super cringy.
it's not. I mean, it's not too cringy. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I guess when you look back at old music, it's kind of like looking back at old school photos. It's
makes
like,
sense. Yeah.
I mean, at the time, you're like, oh, I look normal, and then now that you're the person you are, you're like, holy fuck, what was I like wearing? What was I doing? But it's all for the good.
it was just like underground kind of.
Yeah, I was like underground. We were
Like,
super into like underground hip hop.
Oh, okay.
What's it called? Souls of Mischief.
Yeah.
So something kind of jazzy, like.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah, a lot of like jazzy inspired beats. And
2012. When was that? That was kind of like when Odd Future was kind of blowing up too. So like, was it like?
Yeah.
I don't know if that was necessarily inspired by that, but like but.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think, of course, like stuff like that's gonna inspire you, but like, I don't think it was like we heard Odd Future and was like, oh, we want to do that. It was like, oh, these guys can do it. Anyone can do it. Like it was more of inspiration type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it was all like we kind of just did it together.
Oh, so you rap too then?
Yeah. Well,
okay.
What's the flow, dude?
we just did it in high school as like a hobby.
Oh,
And
okay.
I think he got us our first show,
Oh, really?
but he got us our first show, and then eventually, like all of us kind of did it together as a hobby. Just were like, let's just do it together, and then that's how it became.
Yeah, I mean, at least you guys tried it and did it. That's that's definitely like the big thing.
I mean, I don't care what type of music I make as long as I'm making it.
yeah, yeah.
So
It's definitely like worth giving it a shot.
yeah.
Yeah, when I saw you playing at the solo show at the OC DIY, I always thought the way you play guitar was really interesting, especially because you did quite a bit of finger picking and like, but also like when I saw your like band show, you were playing with the pick too. But like, are you equally confident in like both ways of playing, or like do you prefer one over the other?
No, yeah, I really like finger picking, and I like picks. It's just like, like with an electric guitar, like, finger picking doesn't sound as cool as like, I guess you could say like acoustic guitar.
Right.
Because
yeah.
I started with acoustic guitar, and like I really liked R&B guitarists.
Mhm.
Like I'm not I'm not like Stevie Ray Vaughan, you know.
Yeah,
Like I can't do like I can't shred, you know.
Yeah.
So like my course of action was like find good rhythm players that can like, you know, like that type of guitar where like it's just chord based and you know they slap as well, and I was super into that. And then when I had to make the transition into electric, it was like I can't really get that anymore.
Yeah.
So you know, it took me a while to play with the pick. Actually, I used to play with like those.
Oh, the one that attached to your thumb kind of sticks out.
Like for steel, lap steel.
Yeah, lap steel. Yeah.
But I just got used to it, got more comfortable. So yeah.
Yeah, because I'm a finger picking guitar player, and like I think the reason why I started is because I used to drop my pick all the time. So it's kind of like fuck it, I'll just use it,
that's why I like was so, you know, like I like scenarios like those give me like incredible anxiety. So I was just like, might as well just not play with a pick, you know.
Yeah.
But I guess you just have to adapt.
No, definitely. Yeah.
But there's some guitars that make the finger picking sound good. My Shane has like a nice like fat body Gretsch, and it feels like an acoustic guitar.
Okay.
You know, like I would love to play acoustic guitar. It's just like it doesn't cut it for live shows. I mean, people can make it work, but like electric just sounds cooler, like with a live sound.
Yeah.
But like I played it's electric guitar, you know, it's not acoustic, but it feels like an acoustic.
Yeah, it's hard to get the right tone out of it, huh? Especially like during live sound and stuff.
Yeah.
No, that's true. So, but you know, as part of this interview, I listened to all your catalogs.
Oh.
You know, music both on like Spotify and YouTube and stuff, and I'm really like, you know, I was just so like astonished by like how well the recording was, and like,
really?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, and it's amazing how because I read that Ugly Boy, your album was recorded all on like GarageBand, and like I think like part of it was like recorded in other places too, but like was it mostly recorded in your bedroom at the time?
Yeah, pretty much. I would say like 80% was in my bedroom, and then like I would take little sessions for here and there from like my friend's garage and then my neighbor's garage, and then after I had some songs, I did like some recording, like certain parts I recorded like in other people's places, like just friends that I jam with. But for the most part, it was pretty much all in my bedroom over there.
That's amazing. Wow.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know, like it's so cool that like you're confident to be able to like just record everything right there, and then like just kind of like have other people kind of pitch in and you know do. Because did you end up doing you didn't do the mixing and mastering?
I did.
Right? Oh, you did?
I didn't do post mastering. I did pre-mix.
Okay.
And yeah, pretty much. But like the post mastering is just like it's not like super. It's just like messing with the final MP3.
Okay.
I send that to one of my friends who's like a sound engineer, but I do the pre-mixing and all that.
Yeah.
Just because, you know, like, might as well do it.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it's definitely true. I was especially with within the track listing, the one that stood out the most was well, I mean, of course, I really like Breakfast in Bed, but also like Pretty Girls is I think probably like the most popular track there.
Yeah, that's a general consensus.
The general consensus, I guess. Yeah.
I had no idea that song was gonna be like I guess you could say like the banger of the album. I totally thought that song was like whatever, but I just let it out into the world, and I guess that's everyone's favorite song.
Yeah, no, because as I was listening to it, just like how you were mentioned that like the name of the album is Ugly Boy, like, you know, there's the part of the lyrics where it's like pretty girls don't like give ugly boy like you an attention and stuff. Is that based on like kind of like a character you created, or is that like just based on your real experience, or?
I mean, I guess like a little half and half. Just because I've always felt like a little ugly.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm pretty comfortable with myself now today, but like,
yeah,
I made that like right when I like like maybe like a year and a half. No, like a little after high school. you know? So I was still on that high school insecurity tip.
I see.
But yeah, it was just it's hard to explain.
It's kind of like how you felt at the moment or something.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, I get you.
Pretty girls, they never notice ugly boys like me. Even if I wear my heart on sleeve, they always seem to put me down. Pretty girls, they always seem to bite so hard. Even when I say don't play, insist that I will stay till dark.
I get you. When did you start realizing that your music started gaining like momentum?
I still think I need to work on it.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. There wasn't like one defining moment I can recall. I mean, definitely like I'm getting more recognized now, and it's nice. But I still think I have a lot of work to do.
Yeah. No, I get you.
See you guys later.
Oh yeah. It's nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
Yeah.
Nice meeting you.
Yep. That was the brother you met for the first time.
Yeah.
No, because I guess like in terms of like local artists, it's just kind of like to me it felt like it was like a momentum just because like looking on Spotify and seeing like just 100,000 plays like on each of those songs, or like because I mean maybe like it may not be like the goal that you're looking for at the moment, but it's just kind of like I don't know, it was just like so surprising to me. It was just like, wow, I didn't know like this guy had like so much going on even within like YouTube and stuff like that too. So yeah, but it wasn't like shocking to you at all the first time you saw it, or?
Maybe, I mean right now like yeah, like I understand there's like more, I guess, more plays than your average local artist, but I still want to get better is the thing. So like, I don't really pay attention to that.
No, I see.
Yeah.
I think that's good, especially like, because I don't know. At the same time, like, number of plays could like probably like kind of sway you in like a way of just thinking.
Yeah,
like, you want to.
I was like on that tip for a while, like you know, like after like I started realizing, you know, like how much the internet controls. Cause like when I made that, like I just made that for myself, and I was just like, I'm gonna put it on here, and you know, fuck it. And I think I went to school the next day too. Like, like I put it out, went to school, did my normal things, you know.
Yeah.
I didn't really care. I just was like, I want to create a body of work, and then this is gonna be it, and I'm gonna send it out.
Yeah.
And then I started realizing, you know, like more people started listening to it, and then I started realizing that the internet really controls how people listen to your music. So then I started like watching stuff like that, but then I think it made me super weird. So I was like, I don't want to do that. So I like just stopped with like, you know, just normal internet searches of yourself, and I don't want to do that anymore. Like, I don't like reading YouTube comments. So.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, of course I'll check them, you know, like when I'm bored and stuff. But for the most part, I try to avoid that.
Right. Yeah. When you say internet controls you, is it more of kind of like I don't know, kind of makes you think like okay, I should be doing this because they say that, or is it more?
Oh
like,
no, I meant it. I didn't mean it in like an abstract concept, like
yeah.
you know, like some philosophy shit.
Yeah.
I just meant like in this day and age, like the music market is heavily influenced by the internet. You know, like if you're not on
No,
Spotify, you
that's
know,
true.
like,
Yeah.
yeah. I didn't mean it in like some abstract philosophical weird.
Oh no, yeah, I kind of felt like in a way of like, you know, oh, I better cater to my audience like this, or like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's what I thought when you
No,
said
I
that,
think
but-
that's horrible.
Yeah.
You should never do that.
No, that's the thing.
You
Yeah.
should always do what you want
Yeah. No, exactly.
and like satisfy yourself. If
Yeah.
you satisfy yourself, then people will start coming.
Yeah, that's true. I know you released an EP like not too long ago, but are you currently working on a new music right now too?
Yeah, I'm working on a new full length.
Oh, a new full length.
Yeah.
Yeah. How different do you think?
Oh, it's so different, man. I'm scared.
Oh, really? Yeah.
It's super different. I'm super scared. Yeah, super scared.
I wonder how different it's gonna be. Like.
Shit. Me too. Yeah, it's very, very different. I would say. I don't really want to like keep talking about it because I don't like talking about things that I haven't done yet.
No, of course, yeah.
But definitely like, cause I've been working on it for a while, so like, I think it's pretty scary, you know, like, cause you know before I was just like, I'm just gonna do it, you know, and now like, it's just like, you know, even if this following is small, it's still a following, and like, of course you can't help to think about that. And just like I think in terms of the musicality, it's definitely a lot more different than the last album, and I just, you know, it's a little scary wondering how people will receive that, but I'm excited. I'm scared and excited.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at the end of it all, like, I feel like you're still gonna remain yourself, and like, you know, still gonna be true to yourself. So like, it's like I don't know, because I always felt like your music had this like very kind of, it's chill but like it's really atmospheric at the same time. So like vibe wise, like, do you think that's still gonna be kept, or like
Like an atmospheric value.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't really looked at my music in that way, to be honest. I hope so. There's some songs in there that like I specifically like wrote it with a certain like style in mind. You know, like 50s type of like prom music. You know.
Yeah.
Like oh, I want to make a prom song. You know, and then oh, I want to make a really sexy 70s type of soul song, you know?
Yeah.
So I hope so. Atmospheric sounds good.
Yeah. I guess that's kind of like the way I put. Actually, yeah, no, you're right though. Like the way you said prom music, it's like kind of slow dance ish, but I guess the reason why I put atmospheric is because of the, I don't know, just the cadence or like the ambience of like the whole vibe that you get from like listening to your music is like, I guess that's just like the first word that just kind of came out.
That's cool. I like that.
Automatically, you know. Yeah. Like it's dreamy, but like I wouldn't consider it dream pop. It's just like it's your music,
I just learned about that word, dream pop.
Oh really?
Yeah, I just learned about it.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what it is, but it sounds cool.
It's like I mean, I don't know, it's like a poppier version of shoegaze, I guess. Like, I don't know if you're familiar with that term too. But
Yeah.
Like, yeah. It's kind of like that. Yeah, because I don't know if the because of course like influence for like everybody like changes constantly, but at the time when I read, there's like a list of musicians you considered like a top 10 that I read about, and one of the
I hate those types of lists.
Yeah, I know.
It's like, man, you asking me the hardest questions, and you expect me to write it in 10 names.
Yeah. I actually for one of them I saw the Nars in there and I was like, yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the Nars.
Yeah, they're really cool. But Also, because I saw that Mac's name was also on there, and I could definitely hear like the twanginess of the guitar that you gathered from him. But like, what do you think was it about his music that really was attractive to you?
Oh, I can like answer very specifically.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna ask you to list it down. It's just like one specific thing. So
like, what caught me about him was he did everything himself. Like,
yeah.
I think I watched that documentary about him.
Pepperoni.
Yeah.
Playboy or something like that. Yeah.
And like, because I had been listening to his music before that, but then like I watched that documentary and just like brought it into a different context. And like, you know, he just does it himself. You know, and I was like, shit, that's super tight. You know, and I would love to do something, you know, that I can call wholeheartedly myself. You know, so I think that was the most attractive thing about him. To me as a musician.
Yeah, definitely like a huge DIY spirit. Like,
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah, I remember watching that documentary too, and he had like a tape machine in his like bedroom and stuff too. Yeah, and it's cool to have like all that equipment in your hand. On this podcast, I ask this question every time, but you know, we're both musicians, but also at the same time we're audience too.
Yeah.
And to you, what was one of the most memorable show you've been to? And for this one, you could include both like a DIY or even like a venue show if you want. Yeah.
Most memorable show for me was probably, I think it was my junior or senior year of high school. King Cruel had just released I forgot something Beneath the Moon.
Yes.
Blank Beneath the Moon. And he was doing a free show at the space called Space 22 at right across from Amoeba.
Okay.
Super. It was just kind of like it looked like an open area, open plaza for like in a shopping kind of like outlet.
Yeah.
Outside shopping outlet, and he was playing. They had some risers, and he was just playing some stuff with a band, and he was so good. Like, I was a big fan of him.
Yeah.
Still am. And yeah, it sounded so good live. Like, his voice just came through. The instruments were super crisp, and they were just jamming out. Super jazzy too. And he got done. They were packing his stuff up, and like he pulls out a cigarette, and then he's like, everyone's just like staring at him like he's an alien, you know? Like they're like, you know?
Yeah.
And then like he pulls out a cigarette, and he's like walking off, and he's like goes to the crowd and like his fucking really deep British voice, like, who's got a lighter? And everyone just starts digging in their pockets, you know, like just a mad dash trying to find a lighter. And then I pulled out a lighter just because I wasn't too like I didn't think it's hard to say this. Like, I was starstruck, but I don't think I was as starstruck as everyone else, because everyone else was super young. Like,
yeah.
Very, like, much. I was young, but they were much younger. And, yeah, so I just pulled out the lighter super calmly. Mm-hmm. And then lit a cigarette, and he's like, thanks. And, and then I gave him my beat tape. This is when I was making beats, and I'm glad he didn't, was like, like as a kid you're like hoping like, oh, King Cruel's gonna text me or fucking, Yeah. But I'm glad he didn't. That tape was shit. But that was super cool.
Yeah.
Like, just because the show itself was really tight, and I just like that whole post show experience. That was funny.
Yeah. And plus it was like a super intimate show too. Huh?
Oh yeah, it was super intimate. I was like right in the front. Yeah.
Wow.
DIY show. DIY show. You know what? Probably my friend's DIY show. He lives like down the street. He had a few bands play.
Okay.
They had Innerwave play. This was a long time ago, before their album released, and there was just so much people, and like that was like one of the first times I played guitar live.
Oh,
And,
really? Wow.
Yeah, like it was super. I was gonna like as I was saying this, I just realized that I played guitar at that show. We were like with that rap group, and
Oh, okay.
and they wanted to do a live rendition of a song that had some instruments on it.
Oh, okay, really?
So
Okay.
like I was on guitar, and I'd never been in a band, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was on guitar, my brother was on bass, and my drummer now was on drums because he was in that group.
Yeah.
So that was fun because like it was just like first time playing guitar at a show, and it was it was super fun.
Wow. Yeah.
We've been friends for a while. I grew up with him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I went to middle school with Pablo and Gene and Eli and Alex,
Yeah.
who's not the drummer anymore. Yeah.
So all your close friends are like musicians that you play with, then?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really special. I was wondering, because I know you go by Michael Seyer as an artist name, but at the time of like when you like put out your music, like you never thought about like going with like a moniker or anything like that, or like
Well, Michael Seyer is a moniker. That's not my real name.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's I mean, I don't think it like people know just because no one's really asked.
Oh,
So
okay.
I mean, if no one's gonna ask, I'm not gonna answer. But it's Miguel.
Okay.
Yeah, Miguel, and then my last name is Reyes.
Reyes,
So
right.
Sayer backwards.
Oh, okay. I just realized that. I thought Michael Seyer was your full name
No.
this whole time.
Yeah, it's super weird. It's super confusing trying to like introduce myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I usually just introduce myself as Miguel.
Yeah. I also like asking this question on this podcast, but how do you feel about 311?
They're tight. Amber is the color of my energy. Wow. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, and now I think I pretty much asked everything that I wanted to ask, but I want to get into like the next segment, which is just called this that, and what it is like I'm just gonna be throwing you some like few questions, and like you could just like give me like few word answer to it.
Okay.
So cats or dogs?
Dogs, all the way. Cats are fucking boring. Cats are super boring. Dogs, no, not even a debate.
Yeah. If you can visit any place in the world, where would you like to go?
I would visit probably Japan.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Japan's cool. I like Japanese culture. I got a cousin in Japan.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
He's Filipino, but he just lives in Japan.
Yeah, you should go out and play there sometimes or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Favorite Strokes album?
Is this it?
Yeah. It's kind of funny, like when you say like favorite Strokes album, it's like, is this it? Like, it's kind of
Yeah, I mean,
settled, yeah.
I'm a huge Strokes junkie.
Yeah.
I mean, I watched them live at FIF. My brothers all loved them. Like, that was, when I was in 7th grade, they were the band to be.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
And, like, my eldest brother, he was super into Strokes.
Mhm.
So, like, I was just, like, forced to listen to them, like, like rides during school,
Yeah.
But I'm glad that happened like that, because they're so talented.
Yeah. When you saw them at FYF, like, how were they?
Oh, you know what? I should have mentioned that for the show. They were like fucking so tight.
Yeah.
They're so tight.
Yeah, I've seen them years ago too. Like, they are so good, huh?
Yeah, they're so good.
Yeah. Such
And
an
the
incredible
crowd
band.
was so good, man. They were singing everything.
Yeah.
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 Super hot though. Super sweaty.
Yeah. There it go. Now for the last question, this is just a fill in the blank, but you just fill it with whatever you want. Michael Seyer is
Dumb.
just dumb. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did with that. All right. Cool. Well, I mean that's pretty much it. But
Okay.
yeah. But thanks. But actually, no. Hold on a second. Actually, at the end of the show, I play. I want to play your song. And I don't know if there's like, if you want to play anything from like the EP or from Ugly Boy, but like, is there
You go ahead, pick. That's, whatever you want.
whatever I want?
Yeah,
All right, I'll go with that then. All right, well, thank you so much, man.
no problem.
The loveliness of Paris seems somehow sadly gay. The glory that was Rome is of another day. I've been terribly alone and forgotten in Manhattan. I'm going home to my city by the bay. I left my
okay now? Is it working?
It's right here. There's a love that keeps kids at bay. Like the sun here. Don't care what romantics say. I get it hard, made me feel so little. I left my heart straight near San Francisco. It may not last, but I don't mind feeling this pain. And most things pass, but my love for you won't change. I did it hard, made me feel so little. I left my heart straight near San Francisco. I did it hard,
That was Michael Seyer. If you want to hear more of Michael's music, then check out the Bandcamp link in the description box below. More podcast episodes are coming, so don't forget to subscribe and like my channel. My name is Kazu, and I'll see you again on one and only Large K Podcast. Peace.